Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 4. If you check out your D12 for week 4, we are going to study our very first macroeconomic topic, chapter 6 and 7. I'm combining chapter 6 and 7 because many topics that you will see in chapter 7 are those that we're going to cover in future chapters. So we're not going to spend that much time on them. So I would say for chapter 6, follow my lecture notes instead of the textbook. However, we're going to cover the last part of chapter 6, which is about two different prices we have, flexible prices and sticky prices. So definitely study that part. But your focus should be on chapter 7, where we are discussing GDP, components of GDP, how we can measure GDP. We are going to talk about the factors that are excluded from our GDP calculation and so forth. You will definitely obviously have a homework from this chapter. Do not miss the homework. Let me check the discussion. I think yeah, you are working on discussion 2. So the discussion 2 will be due on Monday, September 19th. Then we don't have any discussion till you basically take the midterm exam. So the very last discussion will be open on October 3rd and it will be due on 10th. If you look at week 4, I tried actually to remind you in week 4 that we do have a midterm exam. Midterm will be over chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7, and it will be open to you guys on September 29th, and it will be closed at midnight on Monday, October 3rd. But I put all the information here because I just want you to get ready, okay, for the midterm exam. And also I put the practice question for this test in week 4, because next week we are going to study chapter 9, but chapter 9 is not part of your midterm exam. We are going to study chapter 9 that week, but I really didn't want to add chapter 9 to our midterm exam. So I tried kind of to keep it a little bit short, because 9 we cover a lot. 9 is about unemployment rate, it's about inflation rate. So however we're going to study this chapter, that the week that you're preparing for the midterm exam, so you have to study this chapter as well to do the assignments, but it will not be part of the midterm exam, okay? So I put the practice question and the handout for the midterm exam in week 4, because when we cover 6 and 7, you have all the materials for the midterm exam, okay? I hope that that's not too confusing. But if you check out week 5, I again reminded you that you do have a midterm exam in this week, okay? So midterm is going to be from September 29th till October 30th on D12. The midterm exam, just let me remind you that it is proctored. You need a webcam. So if you still didn't get your webcam, if you still didn't get a laptop from us, from Lone Star College Sci-Fair, feel free to stop by our OTS in the tech building to check out a laptop. Remember, we are providing all the technology for you. I told you guys day 1 that you can get everything from us. If you need technology, definitely come and see us in OTS. Our helpful staff in our OTS are amazing. You can check out a laptop in no time, okay? I will not accept any excuses saying that, okay, I didn't have a laptop. Test is timed. There will be a lockdown browser. You can definitely have the formulas in front of you. Just have them on a sheet of paper, because there will be a lockdown browser. Make sure you show it to the camera before you take the test. Remember, nobody's watching you while you are taking the test, but I will get red flags if there's too much movement, too much talking, if your face is not visible to the webcam. You can have your notes if you want, but since the test is timed, I do not definitely recommend you guys to have the entire note in front of you, because it's impossible for you to go through all of them. Just be mindful of time. You can have 1 or 2 pieces of paper, again, writing down some of the notes for yourself. Show them to the camera before you start, and that's it, okay? And I try to also remind you in the future, but while you are taking the test, do not send any email to my D12. Send all of your emails to my Lone Star email, because I have it on my phone. I need your name, your course number, and your section number when you're contacting me. Otherwise, I will not respond to your email. And use your own Lone Star email. Otherwise, it will go to my spam, okay? I am very very kind of strict about it, because I remind my student over and over again that you need to put your name, your course number, and section number, and then it's just like a back and forth kind of email, especially during exam times, or I don't know, any deadline that you have, like a paper, term paper. So please make sure that you put all this information. I also reminded you on the syllabus and also day one, okay? So I will not respond to your email if I do not see that information that I just asked you, okay? That's it for this chapter. I will talk to you soon. Take care.